Joan Greaves wipes tears thinking about what to say to her son, Jamie, reportedly on hunger strike at the Brandon Correctional Center.
I always tell him to be strong. When whatever happens, just pick up your Bible and read it.
Speaking from northern Manitoba, she's worried about her son, who's refusing food after alleging he was the victim of excessive force by correctional officers inside. Her son wants video of the alleged incident released, and his father, Daniel, says the correctional officers involved should be out of the jail as it's investigated.
Be fired.
Yeah.
They should be investigated, all of them. Even the warden.
They should be charged, never mind. Everybody gets charged when somebody even slaps a person. That's an assault.
Yes.
But then how many of them that did that to him? And he can't defend himself 1 against 4. That they're not, he's not an animal.
The alleged incident involving 4 guards happened a day after Greaves, whose family are members of the York Factory First Nation, spoke out alongside 2 other inmates on what they feel are inhumane conditions at the jail.
I think it's basically all I think is they just threw us in the cell and that's it. If you really want us, man, I don't think I'm going to get any help here if it is like.
What triggered the use of force is unclear, but Greaves claims it happened when the 3 men were set to be split up, which he resisted, and he felt it was retaliation for speaking out.
He was wrong, man.
He hopes his demonstration leads to real change.
I'm hungry, yeah, but I'm all right. But, people have to know what's going on.
Manitoba Justice did not respond to a request for comment Sunday. However, a previous statement explained, quote, any use of force is reviewed internally. If an inmate feels they have been assaulted, they have the ability to report it to the police directly or through their lawyer. As for Greaves' family, they too want video of the incident released, not only so the public can see what's going on, but to prevent further incidents from happening.
I bet everybody would like to see it, so we can learn from that to make changes the way the corrections are run. Not just in Brandon, but the rest of the provincial jails and federal.
They say any incident of force involving a correctional officer needs to be examined closely to ensure they're not elevating a situation as opposed to de-escalating, saying he's worried about safety inside.
But if the inmates turn against the guards, all of them, what's going to happen? It's going to be a riot. And it's their fault.
The Greaves aren't the only ones saying the province's correctional system is in crisis. As the NDP opposition said earlier this week, the system is a tinderbox, asking if the province's jails are becoming a powder keg just waiting to explode. An interview request with Justice Minister Cameron Friesen over the weekend to respond to the hunger strike was not received by deadline, but in a previous statement, the minister explained in part, Manitoba Justice takes seriously its obligation to ensure the safety of all inmates in provincial custody and to treat all inmates fairly and justly. All correctional centres provide programming that focuses on inmates' personal development and growth through education, rehabilitation, vocational training, work experience, and individual counselling. The union that represents correctional officers in Manitoba says while they too feel the system is under-resourced, putting both staff and inmates at risk, this incident has to be investigated to determine exactly what happened. But at this point, its officers, quote, strongly believe their interactions with this inmate were appropriate and consistent with the training and direction provided by their employer. Greaves says he's set to talk to his lawyer and have her view the video before going to police about potential charges. He also says that he wants members of the public and those in power to view the video as well so they can see what some inmates have to go through. In Winnipeg, Morgan Majeski, City News.